Hello students, welcome to Breedmark Academy. Myself LS Nanda. Now in the previous year question series for JEE Main and JEE Advanced, this is the next problem that I am going to take today. It's a question based on the topic of parabola. It says if the equation of the parabola whose vertex is at 5, 4 and the directrix is 3x plus y minus 29 equal to 0 is x square plus ay square plus bxy plus cx plus dy plus k equal to 0, then we have to find the value of a plus b plus c plus d plus k. Now basically in this question, we have to get the equation of the parabola. Once we get the equation of the parabola, we'll make the comparison and get the values of the coefficients a, b, c, d and k. And finally, we'll find their sum. Right? Now, if you are thorough with the basic concepts of the parabola, then you must be knowing that parabola is defined as the locus of the moving point, which moves in such a way that its distance from a fixed point called focus is always equal to its distance from a fixed straight line called directrix. Now, suppose if I call the moving point as P with coordinates x, y and S as the focus and PM as the distance of P from the directrix, then I can write the equation of the parabola as PS equal to PM, right? Now the problem in this question is that we have not been given the coordinates of focus. We have been given the coordinates of vertex. So first of all, we need to get the coordinates for the focus. Now for this purpose, I am using a basic property of parabola, and that is the line joining vertex and focus is always perpendicular to the directrix of the parabola. And what this line is called? This line is called axis of the parabola. Right? And the point of intersection of axis and directrix, suppose I call this point as P, then V will always be situated at the midpoint of S and T. Fine. Now by using this basic property, I will be able to get the coordinates of focus. But before getting the coordinates of focus, first of all, I must get the coordinates of T. And then we'll use midpoint formula, and finally we'll get the coordinates of focus. Now what is T? How to get the coordinates of T? T is the point of intersection of directrix and axis. Now directrix equation we already have, so we need to get the equation of axis. Now since both of these lines are perpendicular to each other, so that means slope of axis is going to be negative reciprocal of the slope of directrix. Now the slope of directrix is how much? It is -3. Fine. So this is -1 upon -3, which means just 1/3. So the slope of axis is just 1/3. Now I'm using point slope form to write the equation of the axis, and we have the coordinates for V. They are 5, 4. So equation comes as y minus 4 equal to 1 upon 3 into x minus 5. This becomes 3y minus 12 equal to x minus 5, or x minus 3y plus 7 equal to 0. Fine. Now the equation of the directrix was 3x plus y minus 29 equal to 0. So we need to solve both of these equations by using coefficient elimination method. Now suppose I multiply the second equation with 3. So I will be getting 9x plus 3y minus 87 equal to 0. And the first equation is x minus 3y plus 7 equal to 0. Just add both of these equations. When you add, you'll be getting 10x minus 80 equal to 0. Right? Or x is equal to just 8. So when x is equal to 8, just put this value of x in any of these equations to get the value for y. Now this becomes 8 plus 7, 15. 15 equal to 3y, or y is equal to 5. So that means this point of intersection T has the coordinates 8, 5. Right? Now we'll solve it further. Use the midpoint formula and get the coordinates for the focus. Now students, we use the midpoint formula to get the coordinates for the focus. We have T as 8, 5, V as 5, 4, and S I suppose as alpha, beta. Now V is dividing ST in the ratio 1:1 internally. That means it is situated at the midpoint of ST. So just use the midpoint formula straight away. You'll be getting 8 plus alpha divided by 2 equal to 5. 5 plus beta divided by 2 equal to 4. So you'll have alpha as 10 minus 8, which is 2, and beta as 8 minus 5, which is 3. So that means the coordinates of the focus become 2, 3. Now we find the equation of the parabola, and that was PS equal to PM. Now what is PS? PS is the distance of P and S. So just use the formula to calculate the distance between 2 points. And that is square root of x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square. Right? I have used the distance formula. Now on the right hand side, I am using the formula to find the distance, perpendicular distance of a point from a straight line, because it is the distance from the directrix. So that becomes mod of 3x plus y minus 29 divided upon square root of 9 plus 1, which is square root of 10. I have used the formula mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon square root of a square plus b square, where x1, y1 are the coordinates of the point and ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is the equation of the straight line. Now students, square both sides of the equation. You'll be getting 10 times x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, you'll be getting 3x plus y minus 29 whole square. Now just do the calculations by opening up the brackets. So we get this expression on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, I'm using the identity for a plus b plus c whole square. So it becomes 9x square plus y square plus 841 plus 6xy minus 58y minus 6 into 29, which is minus 174x. Right? Now take all the terms onto the left hand side. So you'll be getting the equation as x square plus 9y square minus 6xy minus 40x plus 174x, that becomes 134x, minus 60y plus 58y, it becomes minus 2y, and then we have 130 minus 841. So this becomes minus 711. Right? Now students, this is the equation of the parabola. So just compare it with the given equation in the question. So we'll be getting the value of a as 9. You have to just make the comparison between the coefficients of the like terms. So a becomes 9, b becomes minus 6, c is 134, d is minus 2, and k becomes minus 711. Now if I add all of them, what do I get? I will be getting minus 576. Right? So that means D option is the correct one. Now students, next question I will be posting tomorrow. Keep watching my videos and enhance your knowledge. Thanks.